Oh, oh, oh my, my Metroid fell. Guys, what is going on? Thank you so much for checking out the stream tonight. This is our first ever Nintendo Monday. We're gonna talk all about Nintendo tonight, you guys. So all my Nintendo fans, gather around. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for smashing the like. Much appreciated. And like, I'm ready, man. I got my Metroid here, man. I got my Nintendo Switch. Let's go. Let's go. I see Devin in the chat said he just got his Nintendo Switch today. We got some crazy news to talk about today. Really off the wall stuff. And we're gonna start with GameCube games possibly coming to the Nintendo Switch this year. It's something I talked about before, actually, on one of my many streams last year. We're also gonna talk about some crazy story about some cops that got fired while playing Pokemon Go. That's literally the reason. And guess what? I actually found the official police report on that incident. So we're gonna go ahead and read through it. And I wish I was making this stuff up, guys. This is real life stuff. This is real life stuff we're gonna talk about. Cops got fired for playing Pokemon Go. So we're gonna talk about that. And also, you guys, we're gonna get ready for next Friday on the 28th. We got a huge Nintendo game incoming. For Nintendo fans, they are ready for it. For Pokemon fans, they are ready for it. And of course, we're talking about Grand Theft Pokemon. What was that, Timothy? Oh, it's not Grand Theft Pokemon. Okay, it's Pokemon Arceus, but I'm calling it Grand Theft Pokemon because it's the first truly open world Pokemon 3D Pokemon game. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that, you guys, and look at some of the features we can look forward to when Arceus comes out next Friday. Thank you guys and girls so much for being here. Let's go. Oh my god! You have to freeze it! Somebody hit it with the freeze gun, yo! So, of course, you guys, this leak has been making the rounds for quite a bit of time now. I'm looking at an article here by Comic Book Gaming, and it looks like amidst rumors of Super Mario Odyssey 2, more Mario games for the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch Lite, and Nintendo Switch OLED have been leaked by a couple of very reliable Nintendo insiders. The first of these two games is a new Mario sports game, and it looks like that a follow-up to Super Mario Strikers was recently announced. They also, I don't know if you guys have heard of Zippo. Zippo is a prominent leaker that has revealed some very accurate stuff before. Is claiming that the latest Mario sports game is being made by Bandai Namco. Wait a minute, Bandai Namco? That's that's Dark Souls, man. Well, I mean, it's not. Imagine Mario Sports Dark Souls edition. No, Bandai Namco was the publisher, not the developer for Dark Souls. Anyway, it could mean we could be seeing the GameCube versions of these games coming out for the Nintendo Switch, and this makes sense to me. And this is according to comicbook.com, saying that this could be a sign that we could see GameCube games on the Nintendo Switch. And the reason for that, you guys, why I think that actually makes sense, is I talked about this last year on the channel. It makes sense because a lot of people gave Nintendo flack for the expansion pack. If you guys are fans of the expansion pack to the Nintendo Online service, you can let me know. I dove in and just pulled the trigger on the expansion pack because it was, I found it a good value to be able to play these N64 games with an N64 controller. Okay, with an N64 controller, the only way I feel is the only right way to play N64 games. I'm an old school kind of guy, so when people tell me, well, you can just emulate the games, I like the more authentic experience, and I want to play these N64 games with the N64 controller, but also I want to experience them without any kind of like crazy game-ending bugs or crashes that emulators that you can download online, or some people on the are saying for the Steam Deck you can do it. Yes, you can do it on the Steam Deck, probably more than likely for the Steam Deck, but I prefer to play it on a Nintendo console. And if you guys feel differently, you can definitely let me know. These rumors for these GameCube games coming to Nintendo Switch are not over. This is only like the precipice of more rumors to come. And until Nintendo really makes an official announcement, you know, they are really sly about just waiting literally till the last minute. So I feel like these rumors are actually giving us GameCube lovers hope for what's to come, but that's just my opinion. You guys can let me know in the chat what you think about it. Let's go ahead and look at the official police report about these 2 cops in LA that got fired for playing Pokemon Go. This was a report that was filed with the actual police department because these cops are actually coming back to try to say that they were wrongly terminated by the LA police department. So looking at this official report, they start off saying it was a busy Saturday in the Southwest Division. There were more calls than police cars available to respond, and there had been a homicide earlier in the day. While en route to the homicide scene, Captain Davenport heard a radio call for a 211, which is cop lingo for robbery, that a 211 was in progress with multiple suspects at the Macy's in the Crenshaw Mall. The captain could see the Macy's from where he was stopped. To his right, he noticed a police car tucked back in an alley just a few feet away. He was not able to identify the unit, and when the unit did not respond to the radio call, the captain assumed it might be a traffic unit or a unit from a different division using a different radio frequency. Consequently, Captain Davenport decided that he would respond to the call and notified communications he was going code 6 on the call, which means he's going to respond to the location of the robbery because these dudes didn't want to after they got the call. All right, Sergeant Gomez was in the watch commander's office when the robbery in progress call went out. He described the next 5 to 7 minutes as chaotic, with communications sending constant updates as to what was happening at Macy's. So Captain Davenport is the dude who saw, you know, he saw the cop car parked and he was wondering why they weren't responding. So he's the one that ended up going instead of... Okay, when the report goes on to say he attempted to radio petitioner's unit. So when he says petitioner's unit, it means that he was... The petitioner are the cops that are in the car, by the way. They're the cops that are in the car that he's looking at and that they're not answering. So he requested for them to respond to the Crenshaw Mall to assist the captain, but he received no response. Simultaneously, a unit broke away from the homicide crime scene and went code 3, which means they put on their sirens to assist the captain at the mall. Sergeant Gomez basically asked about he tried to contact the cops in the car that were in the alley again, like, hey man, can you guys like straight up just help? He was like, hey guys, we need your help, bro. We need your help, guys. All right, there's a robbery going down. What are you guys doing? Can you guys help out? Can you guys straight up help out? Guess what they said? They straight up said no. This is what they said. No. And so the sergeant, after he ended up responding to the call, the sergeant actually met up with the cops who didn't respond to the call. And he was like, hey, like he straight up asked them, he's like, what were you guys doing, man? What were you guys doing? And he said, he asked the cops, did you hear a call for backup at the Crenshaw Mall for a 211? Officer Mitchell, he said, had not, while Officer Lozano said he heard Captain Davenport was code 6 at the Crenshaw Mall, but he did not hear a request for backup. Officer Mitchell responded that there was a lot of music and it was really loud in the park, especially on Saturdays. Officer Mitchell responded that there was a lot of music and it was really loud in the park, especially on Saturdays. And Officer Lozano, what are you doing, bro? Lozano, come on, man. From one Mexican to another. Come on, dude. Come on, man. You gotta be more sly. You gotta be more slick about all that, bro. But Officer Lozano concurred. He said, yes, Mitchell has it right, my friend. He says, we have no control over how loud it is on Saturdays. So basically, this conversation ended up in an investigation. So they didn't buy what these two, Lozano and Mitchell were talking about. They just didn't buy it. They were probably like, man, you're lying to us. So we're gonna straight up start an investigation. And but there were recordings. They did get recorded talking about Pokemon, and this report says it all right here. Gomez was still uneasy about the timing of the cops' code 6 on the Crenshaw corridor when he came into work the following day. It then dawned on him to review their patrol unit's DICVS recording, which I'm assuming is like, I mean, if the communication between cops are recorded through the radios, so that DICVS is the system that records them, right? So after reviewing the recording, he learned something new and disturbing. It had been the patrol unit that Captain Davenport had seen in the alley, only a short distance from the mall. Petitioners, the cops did hear the radio call about the robbery in progress. They discussed the call and whether they should assist, and they went code 6 to conceal that they had decided not to respond to the call. Wait, so these cops actually put on the lights and sirens to make it look like they were gonna go, but they ended up not going. For the next several minutes, the recording captured continued radio traffic regarding the robbery and pursuits of multiple pursuits of multiple suspects. So this robbery seemed like it was a pretty big robbery, man. It was if we had multiple people running away from the scene, this looked like it was a pretty big robbery, man. And so after communications made a second attempt to contact the cops, I don't want them to think we're not paying attention to the radio. Lozano responded, "Oh, screw it." Oh gosh, man. The cops made no attempt to respond over the radio when their unit was called. This is where the meat and potatoes, and this is actually the part of the report that the media got a hold of really quick. There is a detective assigned to this case, and upon hearing the recording, the detective became concerned that the cops were playing the Pokemon Go video game while on duty the day of the robbery. The recording showed that Lozano and Mitchell straight up were talking about it, man. They straight up were talking about trying to catch a Snorlax. And it's all here in this report. I still cannot believe this is an official report, by the way. Officer Mitchell alerted Lozano that Snorlax just popped up at 46th and Lamert. I guess it's like, yeah, the streets over there in their area. Okay, the first question that pops into my head is like, why would you be so excited for a Snorlax? I mean, did these guys just like start playing Pokemon Go? I mean, like, did they just start playing Pokemon Go? Are they like Pokemon Go noobs? Cause Snorlax, you can find anywhere, man. You can find everywhere. No. Tori says, I thought the Snorlax comment was a joke. No, they legitimately said this. And it was recorded. I want to hear this recording, man. I want to try. Isn't it like public information at this point? Mitchell alerted Lozano that Snorlax just popped up after noting that that the street where Snorlax was at doesn't go all the way to the 46th. Lozano responded, "Oh, you know what I can do? I'll go down 11th and swing up on Crenshaw. I know." Cannot believe this is. I know that way I can get to it. Mitchell suggested a different route, then told Lozano, "We got 4 minutes." Man, come on, bro. Why are they freaking out about Snorlax? Why, Officer Lozano? Why, Officer Mitchell? Lozano, I expected better from you, man. I expected better from you, bro. Like, I mean, come on, dude. You know, Snorlax is not hard to catch. Come on, dude. What are you doing? So when I read that part that Mitchell had alerted Officer Lozano that Snorlax was going, like, we only had 4 minutes to catch Snorlax, I was totally expecting Lozano to be like, "Hey, Holmes, bro, take it easy, man. Take your time. There ain't no rushing for Snorlax. Snorlax is just like a, you know, we can catch him anytime, man." You know, these guys should have been a little bit along the lines of like, let's go ahead and catch a robber, and then our reward could be catching a Pokemon. Come on, man. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. I wanna be the very best, the best there ever was. Man, this is crazy. I cannot believe it. But it happened. Horizon Dawn says I was right. Tori says at least have it be a rare Pokemon that is usually in other regions. Though losing your job over Pokemon Go is asinine. It is, you know. Me, even as like being 95 years old, I totally know better. I wish I could go back and you know what? I wish I could talk to these whippersnappers and tell them like straight up, you guys gotta chill, man. Like, at least don't go wilding over Snorlax, you know what I mean? Come on. Come on now. But that wasn't the only Pokemon they were after, by the way. There was another one. And let's see which one they were trying to track down. Oh boy. For approximately 20 minutes, the recording system captured the cops discussing Pokemon as they drove to different locations where the virtual creatures apparently appeared on their mobile phones. Okay, first and foremost, who wrote this? It sounds like my mom. All my kid does all day is play with virtual creatures. That's all he does all day. Like she's out there like telling her best friends, all he does is play virtual creatures all day. I mean, he works, but does he really though? Like, does he? Virtual creatures. Tori says at least they'll have enough time to catch Pokemon now. That's very true. At least now they will definitely have enough time to catch Pokemon. Let me check. Oh, oh boy. What's the other Pokemon they were trying to catch? They went to different locations where these virtual creatures were appearing on their phones on their way to the Snorlax location. Officer Mitchell alerted Officer Lozano that a Togetic just popped up. A Togetic, ladies and gentlemen. Just popped up, noting it was on Crenshaw, just south of where they were not doing what they were supposed to be doing. So let me ask you guys something. Is Togetic hard to catch? Because when I saw Snorlax, I was like, okay, that Pokemon is cool. I like the Pokemon, but the fact that they decided not to do their job to catch a Snorlax really threw me for a loop. But when I saw the word Togetic, when I saw the Pokemon Togetic, I hadn't played it in quite a bit of time. I haven't played Pokemon Go in like 2 years. A lot of people are telling me that during COVID, that was the time to play Pokemon Go. Is that true? I never got to try it when I was in quarantine. But is Togetic hard to get? That's the big question. I mean, I think we already answered the question that these cops are morons. But now another question has arisen, and the question is if Togetic is hard to catch. Horizon Dawn says virtual creatures. I'm making that my new gamer tag. Yeah. I think if my mom had like an Xbox account, her like a gamer tag would be my boy catches virtual creatures all day. He's not even like really working or making money, I don't think. I do work, mom. He's like, yeah, you work probably catching virtual creatures all day. No, she wouldn't say that. I don't know why I just said that. She wouldn't say that. But she would throw like a shoe at me from time to time. Togetic. I don't know if Togetic is like a rare virtual creature. Is it? Tori says not as common of a spawn, but not like unknown, which is never around except for events. No, that's cool, Tori. I love it. It says those though fairy types can be useful in PvP. My mega nerd is showing. I used to make fun of this game. Oh yeah. No, I remember the time that it came out. I had a lot of fun with it. I really did. I understand the allure on why people play it all the time. I really do understand that. But I don't know. It's crazy. I think it's different for if you're like, I don't know, let's say in charge of saving people's lives, probably should take a little bit more priority over catching Pokemon. I love Pokemon, but it's like, I mean, even at my job right now, I work at a library, but I love Pokemon to death. But I wouldn't like I'll play Pokemon Go if it was like on a break or something. As I sit here with me wanting to get a Game Boy Micro so I can sneak it in at work. Don't tell my boss that though. But I want to get a Game Boy Micro so that I can, I mean, we do get downtime at work sometimes. Anyways, finishing up with this crazy story here. Oh gosh, some of the vernacular and some of the choice of words that these cops end up using, I don't know why it's so hilarious. I feel like it's like, what's that show? I feel like when I was reading this, it was like an episode for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. After Mitchell apparently caught the Snorlax, exclaiming, "Got him!"
Got him! Got him!
This dude said got him, yo.
Hey, Dad. What's good? Oh. Hey, did something come in the mail today? Did something come in the mail today? Oh. Cause some came in the mail today. These nuts. Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him!
The man said, got him! Ha! Got him! Oh, alright. Alright, well, Officer Mitchell, well, you're no longer on the force, so we don't have to worry about any of that stuff anymore. I have to say, though, man, I feel like they chose the wrong career in their life. You know what I mean? Am I the only one thinking that? I feel like they just chose the wrong thing to do, man. I mean, are they Pokemon fans, though, if they think Snorlax was hard to get? I don't know. Maybe that's a question for another day. Maybe. That's a question for another time, but... What's going on, Devin? Can I say hi to your friend, Game... No. You almost got me, man. You almost got me, Devin. Hell no. 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 Oh, man. Okay. Fudge. Got him. So after Officer Mitchell says got him when he caught Snorlax, okay. The cops agreed to go after the Togetic and drove off. My God, man, how many calls did they ignore through this whole conversation, bro? Tori was like trying to spell out the... I think they mean... Oh! Okay, wait. I didn't read that part. Did they say Ultra Balls? What in the world? Good heavens. Okay. When their call stopped again... when their car stopped again, the recorder recorded Mitchell saying to Lozano, "Don't run away! Don't run away!" While Lozano described how he buried it and ultra balled. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be this immature, but for the love of all that's holy, I can't help it. Oh, good heavens to Betsy, man. This is gold. Good. I can't do it. I don't think I can. Gah! I can't. I don't know if I can finish this freaking story, yo.
Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him!
And I think they mean buried, as in gave a berry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what they meant. I was gonna say, like, man, come on, man. Come on, Officer Lozano. Come on, man. Why you gotta make our people look like this, bro? Like from one Mexican to another, dude. Come on, man. You know better. You know better, man. Timothy, you can stop with the soundbite, bro. It's getting old. Oh, just stop. Is that we're cool? All right, Timothy the man, right-hand man to the channel, helping me with the sound effects. He said we're good to go. He's not gonna do it anymore. All right, you guys, let's go on with the story here. And man, this story gets a little bit.
Got him! Got him!
Timothy, just stop, dude.
Got him!
Get it!
Got him!
All right. Jeez. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and finish up the. We're almost done with this report, guys, and then we'll jump into Pokemon Arceus. Who's excited for Arceus? I'll check out the poll in a little bit, guys. Okay. So, Mitchell saying, "Don't run away, don't run away," while Lozano described he buried it in Ultra Balled the Togetic before announcing, "Got him!" Yeah, Devin, bro. Hey, man, did you have a hot pepper drink this evening? It's all cool if you did. Let's save it for the after party, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Mitchell advised he was still trying to catch it, adding, "Holy crap, man." I could just imagine what this recording sounds like. I really can. The detective who heard the recording went on and conducted a second round of interviews with the cops to discuss her concern that they were playing a video game while on duty. The cops denied playing a video game. They claimed they were merely having a conversation about Pokemon Go. Receiving text messages and alerts from Pokemon Go players. A players group where people were bragging about their scores. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the detective determined that that was a lie. That was a lie.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That was a cold-blooded, hardcore lie. They were obviously talking about Pokemon. And if they weren't, then that would make me even more concerned about them. Former officers Mitchell and Lozano, I hope you guys learned. I'm pretty sure you learned from this experience. You learned that Snorlax is very common, and also you shouldn't lose your minds over Togetic. But more importantly, you can't bury a Togetic. And you can't, well, you can Great Ball it or Ultra Ball it, but it's easier to throw an Ultra Ball at one than to try to bury it or Ultra Ball it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our is our special message to these officers. They are trying to actually sue the police department for letting them go. Let it go, let it go. But I believe they are not going to win that case, and I also do believe that at least you know, like you guys were mentioning in the chat, at least now they have more time to play Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go. Boy, oh boy. That's a story for the ages. Got him. Gosh. All right, you guys, how are you doing? How are you doing so far, guys? Devin, you doing good, bro? Hey, what's going on, Vincent Gonzalez? What's going on, man? We were talking about that crazy story about the cops in Los Angeles that got fired for playing Pokemon Go. We actually went through the official report, and that will be available in case you missed it. Anyone coming in late, it takes me, you know, hopefully by tomorrow morning it'll be available, but I edit the stream and to make it, like, you know, direct to the point. That way you guys, if you want to see a replay of it, you can catch the main parts that we talked about. But that was a crazy story. That was a crazy story, and I honestly oh man, that got me rolling like tacos, like rolled tacos.
But you can see the trainer exploring here.
You can really see like the amount of
meadows and forests their home.
Of open world that we're getting here, you guys.
And you should make
we can really see like that it's gonna be expansive. I'm expecting a pretty big map, sizable map for Arceus.
Healing items, lures, smoke bombs, a mysterious invention called a Pokeball, and more. Your Pokemon team can help you collect these materials too. You can find all kinds of useful resources across the region just by breaking rocks, picking up plants growing in the wild grass, defeating or catching Pokemon, or knocking items out of trees. Here we see the trainer using some of the materials they have collected to craft items in preparation for their next mission.
So what I'm actually getting from this,
I'm
liking the fact that you're able to like just explore the worlds and gather materials.
Some may ignore you as you approach.
This is where like I'm getting the sense where it wanted to do like what Breath of the Wild did. You know what I mean?
Are skittish and
what do you guys think?
If they see you approaching.
Barizo says open world like GTA. You know it, bro. You know it, bro.
If an aggressive Pokemon spots you, or if you fail to catch it on your first sneak attempt, the Pokemon will enter an alert state. In this state, all Pokeballs you throw will simply be deflected by the Pokemon. In order to catch a Pokemon in this state, you must battle it. You can initiate
this battle system is like
totally partner Pokemon near a wild Pokemon.
This battle system is totally different than what you guys are used to. Let's take a look at this battle system. I'm digging this, man. There's a lot more strategy going on here than you might realize. All right, so what some people might not know about this game, you guys, is that you are literally playing basically a scientist, and what you're trying to do is trying to make the world's first Pokédex. I think this is really cool. It is an origin story, and it does take place in the Pokemon Pearl and Diamond worlds. I do have to say that when I first heard that, okay, I'm making the world's first Pokédex, what I was thinking of, like I was thinking about like old school Pokemon, where like I was hoping to see more Pokemon I saw like in Red and Blue back in the day, but this is actually still cool. And the more that I see about this game, the more that I see, I'm actually getting more excited about this. I mean, it's called Arceus, so we should have already known that it was gonna take place. I mean, it's not taking place in like further than Blue and Red. It's taking place actually before, but the story is giving us a kind of like a backstory of where Diamond and Pearl originated from. but it actually takes place before Blue and Red, like story-wise. So I thought that was pretty cool. And we're actually looking right now at villages. There's gonna be villages. And did we already pass the part where they talked about like side missions? So there's side missions on. You're gonna like reach a village, and then you'll get side missions from the village. And the way that you scan Pokemon makes me think of Pokemon Snap. What do you guys think?
For your next excursion, you'll set out from the village to study one of the various areas of the Hisui region. After you finish your survey work, you'll return once more to prepare for your next task. Along with the headquarters of the Galaxy team and your own lodgings, Jubilife Village is also home to a variety of different services, such as the Clothier, the Craftworks, and the
Vincent
Trading
Gonzalez
Post,
says it
where you
looks
can trade
awesome.
Pokemon
It does,
with other
man. It
players.
does. Jokey says, add new character once they released and rare items.
You can receive a variety
There's definitely
of
gonna be
different
like
missions
DLC
and
for the
requests
game.
from the inhabitants of Hisui. Requests are small tasks that you do to
Oh,
help
these are the side
residents of
missions.
Hisui,
Okay.
while missions will advance the main story. Once you receive a mission or request, it will be added to your Arc Phone. The Arc Phone is a mysterious device that allows you to track your movements, mark locations on the map, and track your current missions and requests. Missions and requests vary in their objectives. Some examples of these objectives include discovering a specific Pokemon, finding a variety of different items, defeating powerful Pokemon in battle, or catching a number of one specific Pokemon for research. Please enjoy this clip of a trainer completing a request.
So yeah, they're gonna basically show us a clip of how the side missions are accomplished. But guys, if you're a GTA fan, you already know how this goes down, man. You guys already know how this goes down. Complete the mission, go back and get the reward. Let's go, it's open world, baby. Nintendo, come on, man, we've been doing this for years, but I'm digging it because it's Pokemon style. What do you guys think, yo? I'm ready for it. Let's go.
You can initiate a Pokemon battle by throwing
Oh, I was muted. All right, let's talk about this a little bit, you guys. Open world Pokemon. Grand Theft Pokemon. There's two of me. There's two of me. What's going on? Ah! Who remembers those double mint gum commercials from back in the day? Who remembers those double mint gum commercials from back in the day? Let's go.
Double pleasures wait for you. Double pleasure for double mint gum. A double great feeling, making you realize double mint's the one for you. Double great, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double mint gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double mint gum.
That was it? I remember those double mint commercials being a little bit more juicy fruit. Yeah.
Pull it out. The taste is gonna move you when you pop it in your mouth. Juicy fruit is gonna move you. It juices soft, it gets right to you.
Timothy, what the hell is this, dude? Timothy, what are you doing, bro? Timothy's wilding over here with these sound bites, man. Timothy, I don't know where the hell you... What are you doing, bro? Just chill. Timothy's wilding over here. Anyways, there's 1VideoGameDudes. 1VideoGameDudes. I'm so cringe, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around through my cringe. I'm so cringe, yo. My gosh. My gosh. Oh. Anyways, let's talk about this open worlds Pokemon, guys. Okay. This is something I think that's going to be a big selling point for Arceus. You guys can let me know in the chat what you think. And I know some of you are thinking right now, 1VideoGameDude, open world Pokemon. It's always been open worlds, man. It's always been open worlds, even from back in 1996 when Pokemon Blue and Red got released on the Game Boy in North America. Well, no, I beg to differ. It wasn't always open world. Not like this, anyways. We got a 3D open world Pokemon happening right now where you can get side quests. You can go exploring wherever the heck you want to go exploring. Pokemon, the classic Pokemons, and even Sword and Shield, to be honest, and you guys can let me know if you disagree, have always felt very restrictive, very linear. I mean, Pokemon Sword and Shield was extremely linear. I mean, it was like a map that you either went up or down. There was no like going around. You either went up or down. So that was extremely linear, right? But to have a Pokemon game where like you can go anywhere you want, explore wherever the heck you want, it's pretty cool. Sounds pretty damn good to me,